Polygon, okay. So very bearish, way below this moving average. Some zones that jump out. I'm going to look at higher time frames first. Let's see. So this is a major zone here that price is most likely going to, and then your upper zone is here on the weekly. Just to make sense of this. Okay, so yeah, we'll clean this up a little bit just so it's a daily zone now. So price is bearish, it's way below this moving average, so I would only be looking to short this. You can see it's already making lower lows. It's basically just straight down, so the bearish structure is already in play as well, way below this moving average. So looking to short this, you can see it's kind of at a resistance zone here, right at this 66, kind of 66.5 level actually, so another whole number. So price needs to break this zone obviously. On the 1 hour it's also still really bearish, so I think there's enough bearish momentum in this to actually short it relatively soon. I mean, the monthly range for this is about 5 maybe. I mean, that seems really high. Last month was 24. Month before that was 40. Yeah, so I'd probably just say like 20 or like 0.2 or whatever to be on the safe side. Yeah, and I would look to short this, but we got to find out some prices here. So your high for the month is going to be 0.7, and then we're going to target 0.5 down. Let's see, we're going to target 0.2 down, which gives us 0.5 as our take profit, which is probably way in this zone. Yeah, it's actually just below this zone. So this is our kind of our monthly range, it appears. So we're going to wait for price to break this area, which kind of looks like it already is. Probably will tomorrow. There is an area here on the daily as well that it would have to break. Something like that. It's got to break this as well. But looking for an entry point, what we could do is something like this. Keep price above this area, or your stop, I mean. Target all the way down here to 55, and then drop your time frame down. You can see price, resisted this area, came back, but printed some nice wicks. So I think it does want to break this. We just have to wait for it to do so, and then let it break this area, something like this. Pull back to it, reject it, and then target lower. Keep our stops above this area. You could even keep it above, this wick, maybe even this wick if you wanted to. If there ends up being more wicks, we can make sure this is above those as well. You want to keep your stops, if you use a stop, above the previous wicks, because anywhere price has previously been, it has a tendency to retest. So if it's already been, if this is the high before on this, the very top of this wick, then price will also try to touch it again. So we don't want that, because we don't want to get stopped out. So you always put your stops above it, above all the wicks. So that is pretty much it for Polygon. Yeah, let it break this 66 zone kind of thing, come back down a little bit, come back up, touch it again, and then target, and then it'll be on par, because you got, like, it's way below the daily moving average, it's below the 4 hour, below the 1 hour, and then yeah, it'll be below the 30-minute as well. So like super bearish, super good entry point, nice range, targeting the bottom of this area at the half a cent or whatever mark, and then yeah, later, and that'll be this month's trade, and the next month we'll probably look for the bottom here at about 0.37. So, but that's next month. Right now we're only focused on August. We're going to put our mark here. Oops. So something like this. Keep this over here. So now we know this is what we're looking at for this month. We gotta go from here to here. and make all the money. So that's Polygon.